Hi, and welcome to the MVT marketing system. I really like that Facebook sales page that you put up on the Facebook group. So how do I get it for myself? The way to do that is to sign into your marketing system, come over to websites, create sales pages. And as we know, we've talked about before, obviously under my sales pages are your sales pages. If you scroll down to shared sales pages, these are the sales pages that are either A, part of the sales funnels that we've already set up for you, or B, just additional sales pages that we've created for you. This particular one is called Powerful Video Marketing Tools, and you can see it's by MVT Marketing System, Recruit, Train, and Retain. You can do the simplest way to get this is simply click on it. And now you're looking at the same page, but as you know, the way our system works, whenever I do that, it goes over to the sales page. I don't know why, but it does. I wanted to stop the video. As you know, the way the system is working right now is that anything that you're looking at that's shared with you and you're looking at it from your system, all the links are set to variables. So you've literally done nothing. You have simply come in here and said, well, I want to use that page, and all you did was click on view on it, and you're viewing it. Now, I always believe, even though we can see up here that that's my domain, and all of these pages are set up in the central system with variables that are supposed to go to your domains, I always believe in checking because you never know what happens. Maybe the planets will become misaligned and something will get messed up. You are dealing with technology. Very simple to check it. Click on the header. If you're looking at either yours or one of your reps' shop center, you're in the right place. Click over here. You should be looking at your MVT corporate branded site. I am. I'm going to scroll down over here. Select your package. Again, it should be whatever you've assigned the corporate shopping site for. And down on the bottom, it should be your corporate branded website, and it is. So in this case, I know that this video is this sales page works for me. So again, the only thing you did with that was nothing. You just came into your system, you found the page, and you clicked view. If you want to make that show up over here so that you can call it your own sales page, you're going to end up with the same thing. There's just one extra step. Find the one that you want under shared pages and click on copy. And it's going to show up as a copy of the name of that page. I always like to take out copy because what's the point? Now at this point right here, unless you want to make any changes to the page, now most of you are probably going to want to just use it as is. And if that's the case, then do absolutely nothing beyond this. What's going to happen when you click update title, it's going to give you the ability to make changes to that page. And unless you're advanced and know what you're doing, don't do that. Just come right from here and click on review because you're leaving everything else on the page exactly as is. So click on review, and then you want to view your sales page, and you want to make sure, here we go, we know we're going to jump over to the shop site. I don't know why that happens, but it does. Here now we're looking at the same exact page, and once again you're going to test it just to make sure that it works. Yep, that works. That works. And you're just checking to make sure that those variable links have transferred over to you, and in each and every case so far that I've seen, it has, but again, like I said, before you post a link, you want to make 100% sure. So now what you've done is you've created a usable copy of the sales page so that when you come over here to websites, create sales pages, you now have that in two places. You have your own that you just made here, and you can view it and see that it's the same page. Or if you don't want to do that, and you don't have to, you can just use, if it's shared with you and you use that page, all the variables transfer over. So just one last thing for this is if you come up here and you look under the sales pages that you just created, you notice the URL is rather strange. There's all sorts of characters and numbers. That works fine. But you might decide that, you know what, I really don't want that. I would much prefer to have just a simple domain to send somebody to. So what you would do then is you'd come in and you'd go to Manage Subdomains. I think I already did this. Let's see. Tools. Yep. What you would want to do is then, what are you going to call it? You might want to call it marketing tools. Whatever it is, you put that right in here and you hit create. Now I already did that. Once you hit create, you're going to see a little green word called newest. That's next to the one that you just did there. Now what that means is you just created a subdomain that's much easier to remember. salestools.ultimatevideobranding.com is much easier to remember than salestools.ultimatevideobranding.com !**, that's just difficult to remember. And what you need to do now is you need to assign a sales page to that subdomain that you just chose, and that's very simple. Again, this is pretty self-explanatory. This is the subdomain you just created. You click on assign, and then you're going to click manage subdomains. Now you just want to verify that this is indeed, yep, that's the one that you want. It doesn't always necessarily default to the subdomain that you're trying to assign, so just check that, and that is indeed what I want. Now you have to say, okay, what page am I going to put there? Well, I'm not putting the shared choices because I don't want to. I want to use my own. I'm not putting the custom choices because I know that there's a page that I just shared. No more custom pages. Keep going down. It's not a lead capture page, so it's certainly not going to be in that list. It is a sales page that you created. Now you're going to say, well, I don't remember what I called it. Well, that's not a big deal because you can just click to see the demo and say, was that it? Nope, that's not it. So I'm going to keep going. Now I remember that it was called Powerful Video Marketing Tools. And I have two of them. I'm not sure why, probably because I did this twice. But you can click on it and see, yep, that's it. So what you want to do then is you want to tick off. This is now you're selecting the sales page in your system that you want to assign to that subdomain. And just scroll down and click on Save My Choice. Now you can test that and say, okay, now I have a domain that's easy to pass on to people. It's called salestools.ultimatevideobranding.com. Well, let me look at it. Is that the right page? Yep, sure is. All right, now let's say later on you say, well, I don't remember where I found that. That's very simple. Come to websites, domains, subdomains, emails, view all domains. And you're going to come down here and you say, I remember it had something to do with tools, so what was it? It's I have tools, where am I? Is it this one? Or do I have sales tools? I forgot what I called it. Let's see. Sales tools. Okay. My other tools is a lead capture page, sales funnel. This is just sales tools. So I'm going to click on it, and there it is. And the only other thing I wanted to point out to you is the reason that we're not creating more sales funnels for you. We're trying to give you an idea of how to do things yourself, but it's more than that. Most people, I shouldn't say most people, everybody else that has used Priceless Possibilities to create custom systems is given exactly 2 sales funnels. You already have 12. So I don't want to push my luck with the programmers at Priceless Possibilities. They've given us way more than other companies have. So by creating the sales pages, we will now be able to do other tutorials that can show you, well, how do I attach that to a lead capture page and how do I make that a sales funnel? So for now, just know that now you have that page. You have it one of 2 ways, and all you did was click. You did nothing else because we created it at the top level and we shared it down to you. So good luck with that, and stay tuned for future recordings on what else you can do with this great system. Take care.